Peace and love. This your boy Ty Money, and today I want to talk about why I got an email from two groups that support cannabis legalization, which is Norm and Marijuana Policy Project. Sent out a message that Jeff Sessions want to crack down on cannabis. You know what I'm saying? Crack down on people who just legalized it. And you know what I'm saying? To me, I didn't understand that at first, but I realized he started this right, right when cannabis legal, like right when California legalized cannabis. Excuse me, but I'm kind of sick still, and I just need to put this out there if I can. The whole thing about it is, even if you're trying to crack down on cannabis, there's so much out here in California and other states in America, even around the world. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about around the world, but I'm going to speak for America, just America alone. Try to crack down on cannabis. It's still going to be around no matter how you look at it, because it's so open and so widespread and it's everywhere. And people do have the seeds to grow and make hash and all this other stuff. But this is a brand new industry, and we're not trying to get kids, to do it, unless for medical purposes. But for recreational purposes, nah, we ain't supporting that. I mean, when it comes down to it, yes, you do got tea now. I mean, I started smoking cannabis when I was 15, but it did not lead me to no other drugs. You know what I'm saying? People saying it's a gateway drug. It depends on who you're around with, who you're surrounded by, what type of crowd you be with. Because if you with a crowd that just smoke cannabis and cannabis alone, then you should be good. But if you fuck with a crowd that not just smoke cannabis, but also, pop pills, do cocaine and crack and meth and all this other shit, then you need to stay away from that crowd. And he gonna bring back the just say no to drugs. Look, man, I'm all about ending the drug war. It's a waste of time, waste of money, and waste of effort. And for me, it's just not enough for me, you know what I mean? So, just to really keep it real with you, you know what I'm saying? To me, I'm all about ending the drug war, you know what I mean? All about ending it. And you know what I'm saying? Because people should have a right to do what they want to do and have what they want to have. If they want to consume any type of drug that they want to, let them consume that. You know what I'm saying? And I realize that this drug war is still going to continue on, but unless there's someone out there that can push a message out there, to end the drug war, to end, people going to prison and jail for some drug that they love to use. Americans have the right to be miserable. This is a free country. You know what I'm saying? You cannot get rid of cannabis. Cannabis is always going to be around. And you know what I'm saying? If you try and get rid of cannabis, and we're going to a straight martial law type of country, no freedom whatsoever, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? Even though you got, promoting the hell out of all this shit on TV and shit. I mean, I'm surprised that gay marriage came first then, and cannabis legalization have not came at all. But for me, man, we got to keep our hopes up and really, fight back. You know what I'm saying? Because this cannabis, help people with epilepsy, help people with cancer, with Crohn, all type of diseases, and, stuff like that. And it helps me with my trauma, helps me with my patience, my bipolarness, and all this other stuff. I mean, I love wearing these cannabis glasses, but if I'm about to get locked up or get searched just for me having these cannabis glasses and know I'm all about cannabis, Jeff Sessions, he always been against cannabis. I mean, he from Alabama, you know what I'm saying? He's like, ever since California legalized it, he's been an uproar, want to go against it. You know what I mean? But even if he go against it or not, it's always going to be a black market for cannabis. It's always going to be a black market for meth, cocaine, crack, you know what I'm saying, heroin, PCP. It's always going to be a black market for that. And cannabis is way out there, and it's everywhere. You cannot get rid of it. You cannot get rid of the culture. You might get rid of the industry, but you will never get rid of the culture of it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really, really serious about cannabis legalization, but not only that, but ending the drug war. It's all about ending the drug war. You know what I'm saying? So I need to focus on ending the drug war, because the drug war is a waste of time and a waste of money. People should have the right to do any drug that they want to do. Let the cartel traffic drugs. Let people come up with facilities and stuff where people can go you know what I'm saying, do drugs privately with any drug that they use, you know what I'm saying? But people should have a right to use any drug that they want to. I mean, I want to quit smoking cigarettes so bad, but it's hard to get rid of that addiction and run from that addiction. So when it really comes down to it, you know what I'm saying, it's all about ending the drug war. And for Jeff Sessions, man, let him do what he do, because it will be a next president, and that president will legalize weed, get off the scheduled drugs and stuff like that. But cannabis will still be around. You know what I mean? Even though I miss the cannabis clubs, at least I got someone I can call to get some weed from anyway. You know what I'm saying? For a good price. So when it really comes down to it, Jeff Sessions cracking down on cannabis, you know what I'm saying? It's not going to happen. It's not going to fully happen. And we have these governors on our side and these politics on our side. You know, letting people know, because it's taking a long time. I mean, too damn long. I think cannabis should have its own government, should have its own world, have its own society, its own everything. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's why I'm about. And you know, trying to create a ganja empire with the vision. I know it fits perfect. So when it really comes down to it, you know, if Jeff Sessions crack down on cannabis, it's still going to be around. It's still going to be a black market for that. It's still people still going to use it. Even new people that used it, they gonna get it from the black market. So when it really comes down to it, you know, just keep your hopes up, you know what I'm saying, protest, not really protest, but put your voice out there and speak against this, man. Speak against Jeff Sessions, trying to get rid of cannabis, man. Speak against it, man. And be on the lookout for my cannabis science. I'm finna come out with a series called Soul Science and Cannabis Science, and I'm finna get deep into this shit, man. There's no turning back on cannabis. I can't give up on cannabis. I mean, I've been focused on my occultic spirituality, but I need to get back on this cannabis shit. So when it really comes down to it, be on the lookout for that series. And this your boys Have Money, man. Peace and love.